Carlos, asked for a few people to nominate some things to discuss. So if you get a time, an honourable mention to George Galloway, many who think they are lefties are not treating this character with enough caution. I can't cover the second bit, which is the SNP stuff, because I'd actually like to talk to somebody like Glasgow for somebody like that. So Glasgow, if you're listening, you want to hop on and another show and give a rundown of what's going on with the SNP, etc. That'll be top. So anyway, George Galloway. Let's pull him up. Where is he? So I've got a video of what he said. It was on Navarra Media yesterday. So let us just... right, I've got that tab up. Brilliant. So let's see what he's got to say. This is with Media Tintin of the left, apparently. Aaron Bastani.
So what specifically do you not like that's taught to children in schools?
Well, I don't want my children prematurely sexualized at all. I don't want them taught that some things are normal when their parents don't believe that they're normal. Now, there's lots of things not normal. Doesn't mean you have to hate something that isn't normal. But if my children are taught that there's whatever the current Vogue number is, 76 or 97 or whatever the number of purported genders that exist, I don't want my children taught that.
But are they taught that?
Some of them are, yeah.
Are they? Because there's a huge gap here between saying, I think kids should be going to school and taught that, not all relationships look like a heteronormative couple, male, female. There's a huge gap between saying they should know that there's lots of LGBT people in the world is very diverse, that's what it looks like, and you're saying 96 genders. There's a big gap in between, isn't there?
Well, no, 3 of my children go to school, a Catholic school in Scotland, so they have some protections for the moment, although the SNP government's threatening to remove some of those protections. But my other 2 school children are taught in England things that I don't want them to be taught, and at an age I don't want them to be taught. That relations, that gay relationships are exactly the same and as normal as a mum, a dad, and kids.
Right, I'm just fully stopping it there. I'm fully telling you, this is what I've been saying to you, man. The man is fully connected to Steve Bannon, and what he's for is to be on the left and put forward this culture war bollocks, throwing anybody under the bus. Now, I don't care whether he thinks this or not. That's not the point. Stick 50 pence or a hell of a lot more in this dafty's back, and he'll say whatever you want. Imagine that. Think of the people in your life. I don't just mean like people who are gay and gay couples. I just mean like people who might know people who are gay, might have a son or daughter who are gay. And this dickhead is saying these things. Do you actually know any gay people? Some of the most beautiful people that I know have raised some of the best children, and they're the same sex. What is the fucking problem? I said I'd tone the swearing down, but not on this. Not on this. This is a fucking disgrace. And this dafty is leading people down the garden path, down the pipeline, straight to and towards Bannon. And for people who haven't watched this show before, go watch who Steve Bannon is. It's unacceptable. There's nothing acceptable about people saying things like that. And there's certainly nothing acceptable about the additional layer that he's doing it to play to knuckle draggers. It's ridiculous. Now, let's have it right. You know for a fact that I've got massive problems with the whole identity politics thing that has been a major focus in the left for many reasons, but also it allows, because the harp has been placed there by Bannon, etc., for them to just play it and people just jump. It's like another version of Pavlov's dog. Play the harp, ring the bell, and watch people just jump and talk about the culture war when people are literally deciding whether they can heat or eat. Actually, it's went further. People aren't heating or eating anymore. It's got worse. There's millions of people living in poverty, and Galloway, so-called man of the people, is starting a smear campaign against gay people. Does this not give you pause for thought? Does this not make you wonder? Like, some of the people who get on our social media getting their arse out of joint with me when all this Galloway stuff booted off with Rochdale the other week, and I just basically laid out what he is. So are you in support of this? Please send answers to a postcard. Send it to a postcard. That's how messed up the post office is. You've now got to send your answers to a postcard, and whether it gets to you, we don't know. Send answers on a postcard to Multicow Towers and tell me whether you're still going to like align yourself with this kind of shit. Because if you are, I need to know, because new formations are happening, and I don't want anything to do with people who are going to use gay people and the LGBTQ community as some kind of like battering ram for culture war bullshit to play to some of the worst people in the world. It's meant to be better than that. We're meant to be like acknowledging each other's humanity here and working together to move forward. It's not hard, George.